Hi, you guys. This is Misty with Cancerian Chronicles. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to go ahead and jump in for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, the messages may resonate. Or if you have Aries nowhere in your chart, the messages may still be for you, especially if you are dealing with an Aries. Let's see, only take what resonates, and obviously put yourself wherever you go within this mix. The messages are timeless, so we're looking at what is in your energy for the next 7 days. Okay, and of course, time is fluid, all of that good stuff, but yeah. So your first card is the Knight of Swords, which says direct communication. So I don't know if you are going to receive some type of communication or if you are going to be the one to give communication. I feel like for some of you guys, Aries, you are going to be, just in general, you're going to be very direct in the way that you talk to people, the way that you handle situations. And you're actually going to find out that this definitely works in your favor. All of that, like beating around the bush, only slows things down for you. It only causes confusion. So that doesn't work in your favor. And you're going to start to find out, I feel like your confidence is going to be boosted or built up the more that you just like tell it how it is, right? And that's not to say be rude. That doesn't mean like to be mean to people, but just don't really sit around focusing so much on sugarcoating things or withholding information because you feel like the other person can't handle it. For some of you guys, this may have something to do with a relationship. Like maybe you don't see eye to eye with the person that you're in a relationship with. And rather than saying, look, I'm focused on work, I'm focused on school, I'm focused on, whatever. Like you fill in the blank. Like that's something that's really important to me, and I can't put all of my time and energy into, just you. Like maybe you make up a lie or like you blame someone else, like, oh, well, I would love to spend time with you, but my boss won't, blah, blah, blah. But you're not taking accountability for the fact that, maybe in your goals, you have it set that you're going to make X amount of dollars. And the only way that you're going to do that is if you work late, right? But because you feel like someone's going to think that by you not spending as much time with them or not calling them as much, that you don't love them as much, but that's not what that means for you. And if that's how they feel and that's where they go with that information, that's on them. Like that's an insecurity that they have to work out. You can't fix that for them, and you can't slow yourself down or stop focusing on you and your goals to do that, because that's something that's internal. I don't know, I'm getting that. So that could be for one of you, some of you, or none of you. Okay, I'm looking at this card, which is the Empress, and this is so for some of you guys, there's someone that wants to, either you want to have children or babies, and your person doesn't, or you don't want to have babies and your person does. And I don't know if like you're telling this person like, well, maybe, or like someone has a plan to just like, get pregnant, and then, like, oh, I can't believe it. Like someone needs to be really direct, really open and honest about what it is that you want. And if the person is on the same page as you move forward with them. If they're not on the same page, then that's something that maybe you're just not meant to be. Like, I don't know. I don't know if someone is like stuck in this, like, oh, well, we'll see where this goes, or, oh, we'll see how this works out. No. I'm being reminded of like a story. I think there were two of them that I saw on TikTok actually, where it was the ladies, they did not want to have children. They communicated it with, their husbands. They ended up getting married, but before getting married, they told the men, like, I don't want to have children ever. And what those men did was married them and just tried to get them pregnant or tried to get them to change their mind, right? So someone was direct, like and open and upfront and honest about what they wanted. One of them was, but the other partner was not, and they tried to either sneak and get the person to do what they wanted, or they tried to manipulate them behind the scenes. So there's something to do with like that type of energy. For someone, just be mindful of that. So especially when it's a serious topic, say what you mean and mean what you say. Yeah. If it's not about children, like let's say this is about building together, right? Like if you are, if one of you wants marriage, one of you doesn't, like it's the same thing. The same thing applies, you guys. I don't know. I know somebody didn't like that. But we have the Queen of Swords, and this is the truth speaker. So in the next 7 days, Aries, you are going to be very upfront, very honest, very direct in your communication about something that you're building, about what is important to you, about what you like to nurture, or, versus what you don't want. We have Knight of Pentacles, which is, like in these next 7 days, you're being asked to be super, strategic, super methodical in the moves that you're making, because this is, for some of you guys, this has something to do. At the top, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is long-term investment. So some of you guys are focused, you're honing in, or you're looking at the long term. And you could be dealing with someone that is more focused on the short term. Okay? And you're going to have to just, be open and honest with this person. I don't know. Let's see what else. Yeah, Eight of Cups is falling under the Knight of Swords. It could be that, I don't know, maybe someone is going to feel like you led them on, so to speak. And this could be like a boss. This could be a lover, someone that you're dating, a family member, whatever. Like someone could feel like you weren't exactly being honest, but I feel like it's what actually is happening is you are about to discover something about yourself that maybe either you didn't really think about it before, or, like maybe, you just changed your mind, and you're human. You're allowed to change your mind, and you don't need to feel guilty or ashamed for changing your mind. This reminds me of, and I don't know why it's really heavy with the children thing, but it doesn't have to be about children, you guys. But this is reminding me of like my stepson. When I had my baby, right? Before I had my baby, like, and he's, there's a really big age gap between children. And so he had always said he wanted like I think he said he wanted 1 or 2 children. This is my stepson. He wanted 1 or 2 children. That's what he always said. And then, when I had my youngest, and he would help like take care of him, and he was like, you know what? I don't want any. I don't want any children. I don't want a single one. Because he came to the realization that it just wasn't for him. He changed his mind. Right? And that's okay. But I don't know if you have someone that is, they don't think it's okay, but it's not up to them. At the bottom is the Queen of Wands. And at the top, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever this is that you discover about yourself, we hold these we hold these truths to be self-evident. Like whatever this is, like you are going to like know without a shadow of a doubt that it's something that you want for yourself. I feel like for some of you guys, it's actually going to lead to, some type of wealth and abundance for you. Maybe you're discovering like what you want to do or what you want to be when you grow up, so to speak. What type of job you want to do. Maybe you want to transition from one job to another job. Like there's something that you're about to discover about yourself. This is like, I don't know, you working as a teacher, and then, after a couple of years, you discover this really just isn't my thing. I really would prefer to do accounting. And maybe you have family or friends or even coworkers or your boss trying to convince you, like, no, just give it time. No, this is what you're meant to do, but it's not. And when you're not happy doing what it is that you're doing, that actually has a way of stalling out your cash flow. I don't know. Maybe you're going to realize something about that. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups here, which is under the Empress. I feel like for some of you guys, you may be about to like pursue something that is more fruitful, like you consider it to be more fruitful for you. Or this is like you are like some type of creative endeavor, like that's your preference. Like let's say maybe you were already an accountant and you realize, well, you know what, I want to go back to being an artist. I want to go back to, singing and songwriting, and I feel like I can make money, doing that. I feel like I want to create a blog, and, there's something that you're going to pursue that, maybe for some reason you felt like you couldn't pursue it. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. Like you're going to nurture something that makes you happy. But I feel like whatever it is, like look at that. At the top is the Ten of Swords. You may have stopped doing something or stopped focusing on something because it could be someone was telling you that like, oh, that's a silly thing for you to focus on, I don't know. It's like, the kids when they're young and they say, oh, I want to be a football player or a baseball player or a soccer player. And then, the teachers or their parents or, whoever are like, but what do you really want to do? No, let's be serious. What are you really going to do? Right. And so the person starts to question their goals. Someone could have done that to you to where you questioned what you were originally pursuing. And you're about to get back to your roots is what I'm hearing. I don't know. We have the Eight of Swords here falling under the Queen of Swords. For some of you guys, you're going to be telling people, I don't know if you have like a lot of people that rely on you for help, for assistance, and you're about to just voice, you're going to be very direct, very upfront, very honest with this person or with these people to say like, look, you're not, like I'm not the only person that can help you. Like number one, you can help yourself, right? Number two, it could be like someone could be like you using you for some type of free labor, or someone is freeloading, and you're like, look, like no, that's not what I'm here for. Like you need to help yourself. You're about to recognize someone who, I don't know, they're always like in a victim mentality, like woe is me. And you're going to call them out on that BS. We have Five of Pentacles at the top. Because it's almost like someone is like taking away your time, or like they're dipping into your time and energy that you could be using for something else, something that makes you happy, something that is maybe more creative, or something that you would like to build that is going to lead to like, something good for your future. I don't know. The most important is that it makes you happy, whatever this is. Yeah, we have the Hierophant, and I don't even know why I shuffled again, but we have the Hierophant. For some of you guys, one of you, some of you, or none of you, I don't know, but you could be into like spirituality, and that's like a business that you're going to pursue. I'm hearing Reiki for someone, so someone wanted to be a Reiki master. I don't know. Someone is wanting to delve into, what is TCM? Traditional Chinese medicine. Someone wants to study herbalism or something like that, and you're wanting to like make a business or be a creator, like a content creator, like with what you learn. That could be something that someone is thinking about doing. And you could have people that are like, oh, well, they're trying to rain on your parade. Like, no, but what do you really want to do? Like, how are you really going to make money? I don't know. Yeah, this is something that is actually what you were meant to do. At the top, oh, geez. At the top, it says Wheel of Fortune. So this is definitely something that is more aligned to you. At the bottom is the Star. It's more aligned to like what you're actually meant to do, with you walking in your purpose. Okay. Let's keep going. Oops, communication. I don't know, some of you guys could have been afraid to just tell someone, like a parent or a spouse or someone that you live with, that, like, hey, this is what I want to do with my life. And you're finally going to tell them like what you're going to pursue. And, that's just what it is. Okay, we have romantic love affair. For some of you guys, maybe you're going to tell, like maybe you've been secretly dating someone. But we also have played out that came out. You could have like a secret, I'm hearing rendezvous, but you could have like a secret or not so public relationship right now with someone, and you're tired of being a secret. And you're going to speak directly with that person and say, look, it's been fun. It's been great. But I'm not here to be like your dirty secret. So either you want to be with me or you don't. And it's okay if you don't. We can just move our separate ways. But it's like someone could have something going on to where, like, look at that. We have drama starter. That person could be dealing with someone else. And they know that there's going to be some type of drama that ensues because maybe they haven't been exactly honest with you about like what's going on. But that's not your problem, right? So it's what you say. Either we're going to be out in the open in public, or you don't get access to me. So that's for someone. At the bottom is Forcer. Pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. You might find out that, someone said something, like someone lied to you, seriously, because they knew that there was a boundary that you did not want to cross, and so they lied. And you ended up crossing it, but you didn't know because a person withheld like some important information. Always partying. Shopped every weekend, no time for you. Party first, love later. Someone could be saying like, they could have lied to you originally and said like you guys could be sneaky links or something like that, or like they couldn't do anything serious because of work or because of, I don't know, ABC, XYZ. But you're going to find out that like, if this person said that it was work related, like, they travel a lot or something to that effect, they're lying. They're just out on the prowl. They're just out partying. They're just out meeting, sneaking with other people. There's something else that this person has going on. But they knew that like you weren't, I don't know, it could be like, they knew that you weren't into like, I don't know, one night stands or linking up, or I don't know what people do, whatever. But like you're not really into that. And so they lied. Let me look at the cards while I'm over here scrambling for words. This is what came out. Love triangle. So someone made up like a story, and it's falling right under romantic love affair. Someone made up like some type of weird story about why they couldn't be with you publicly, or, yeah, publicly. Mm. Third party involved, torn between two, and then multiple lovers. And you're not, see, that's the thing. Like, this person knew that that's not your cup of tea. Like, you're not interested in things like that. That doesn't turn you on. I know, like, they talk about there's some people, and I'll talk about, like, allegedly or supposedly, when men are taken, some women are like turned on by that, and all of a sudden the man looks attractive. Well, no, not to all women. Like, I can speak for me personally. Like, you look disgusting to me when you're taken. Like, why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah. So at the bottom was uninterested, and at the top is shine. Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically. Someone wanted to force your hand at something. They came with a sad story, a sob story, like, either they couldn't be in a relationship because, I don't know, they got a crazy baby mama, they got a crazy baby daddy. They have a husband or a wife, but they don't love them, and they're trying to get out of the marriage, but they won't let them. Or, it's something. They lied about something. Or they said that they're single, but they live with, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone is, I don't know. There's something to do with like a truth being exposed. We have Into You that came out, and it's falling under played out. So I feel like we talked about like a truth is coming out. You are not going to be interested in this person or this situation or like whatever this is. Like, you're not going to be interested anymore. And the fact that you're not interested, here this person is, I'm so into you. Like, they can't get enough of you all of a sudden. Like, I'm hearing Beyonce, hold up, he don't love you like I love you. Slow down, she don't love you like I love you. Something like that, yeah. But, I mean, whoever at the bottom, we have ain't-ish. So this ain't shit, right? And then always partying. Here we go with the still, always partying. Whatever comes, I'm hearing, do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Whatever this person says is going to be a lie, even after. So you might be direct with someone and say like, look, this is what I want. Either you can provide this for me or you can't. And you're going to know that the person is lying because they're not going to answer you directly. And when they don't answer you directly, you're going to cut them out. You're going to cut them off. You're going to walk away. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Who did this? Didn't this just come out with Taurus, or I don't know. But we have broke ass is what came out. I don't remember who had that. That was yesterday. But drama starter is falling under drama starter. Stirs the pot, always in the middle, loves chaos. So there's some brokey in the middle of whatever this drama is, right? Cyberbully. Online attacks, hiding behind secrets, words can still wound, and at the top is hooked. I don't know. Did you guys get in a relationship with a brokey? Someone could have lied and said, I don't know, that they were busy working, but then you find out they don't have a job or something. I don't know. Or you're dealing with someone and they have another person that won't let them go because they use that person for money, because I don't know. We're just going to keep moving. Ooh. Yeah, broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, you're going to say, like, this is what it is. This person is not going to be forthcoming, or like they're going to be stuttering, or they can't really answer your question, or like something like that. And but they're going to try to get, like, they're going to try to buy more time, or they're going to try to get you to settle or something like that. And I don't feel like I don't feel like you're going to. We have skull, hidden secrets. Okay, so this was a wishbone. Sorry, I didn't show that. And then we have skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone's hiding something. And maybe they're like, oh, well, it's not that important, or what you don't know won't hurt you. You're going to find out that somebody was a liar, or what is it, lied by omission, maybe. You're going to cut them off after they're exposed, and we have money will be coming to you. For some of you guys, I don't know, maybe you're the broke ass because you're dealing with this type of person that's played out, this drama starter. Like, the more that you deal with them, the more that it kind of breaks your bank. It messes up your money flow. And it's messing up your money flow because the universe, God, the Most High, your ancestors, whatever you are into, is saying, look, we're trying to give you hints that this person is a liar. This person is played out, and this person is messing up your finances, or, like they're not meant to be in your life. And one way was like to get you to pay attention was maybe to like kind of cut off your money stream, your money flow. And once you walk away from this person or this relationship or this situation, it's like, open the floodgates. 4-leaf clover, great. I can't pick it up. Okay, there. Great good fortune. Yeah. So what's not going to be granted is potentially like a relationship or something with a person that you're currently dealing with, a situation that you're currently in. Like, that's going to be a no-go. But to compensate, you're going to have some good or great fortune after that person is removed from your life. I don't know. And if you're saying like, well, I would rather have the person, if this is the person that we're talking about that's played out, that's has you in some type of love triangle, right? That wants you to just be their secret lover, why? Take the money. Yeah, we have weeping willow. It says family sorrow. So there's something to do with like this hidden secret. I don't know if this person is dealing with someone in your family. Your family is involved with something with this person. Like, maybe they're in cahoots with this person. Maybe it's not like a sexual involvement, but maybe they're in cahoots doing something, some type of secret that they're keeping from you. Let's see. At the bottom is arrow. You're on the right path regarding your aspect of life. Lion, time to act. Maybe you're starting to suspect something about this person, about what they're doing. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Oh, geez. We have box. You will receive a gift falling under coins, money coming into you. So you're about to be gifted some type of money, some type of wealth, some type of finances. Mice, discord among family or friends. Whatever this money is that comes into you for some reason, like you have family and friends that are upset. See, that's going back to like a hidden secret that a family member may know about or something like that, may be involved in. That's weird. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Like, yeah, something is definitely about to be brought to light as it relates to that. So we're going to leave that alone. But let's see. Final message for Aries. It's a final message for Aries. It says, often having what you want is a function of mentally letting go of what you have. That's, yeah. What do we say? As soon as you let someone go, this is either a lover, this could be a job, this could be a situation. It's really strong with like some type of lover that you're dealing with. It could be a family member. I don't know. You know what it is for you. But as soon as you let this go, This is where the good things start to happen for you. Yeah. You're not going to get what you want if you hold on to this old person, old story, old job, old lifestyle, old something. I mean, that's just essentially what that is. All right. So anyways, I hope that these messages were helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good juicy stuff. I love you and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.